No different than yesterday, today's market price action. So while we started off with a gain of about almost 50 points in the index, that soon got sold into. Although the market in the first half of today's trading session did make a fair attempt at actually holding on to gains, but again, any rebound in the market as well is very swiftly getting sold into, and today was no different. So net result, we've just about managed to defend that 18,100 mark, which we did see a breach of intraday, and finally closing in at 18,138 a print, a downtick of about 64 points coming in for the Nifty. Similar was the case with the broader end of the market, a strong start, and again, the hands completely reversed trend. 139 stocks eventually went home as declines, with just about 44 standing to the gainers. Sectorally, most of it barring banks, which have been the relative outperformers in the last 4-day decline that the market has seen. And today also you had the likes of Kotak, Axis Bank, both were winners by about 1%. Or for that matter, financials like HDFC and Bajaj Finance, which were actually holding out in trade. But let's talk about the losers, because that was a longer list there. So all sectors, barring banks, actually saw declines coming in for themselves today. And the most hardest hit was IT as well as metals. Hindalco took quite a bit of drag in today's session. That was down about almost 4.6%. Tata Motors, Coal India, ITC, which saw a slump of another 3.5% today. Tata Consumer ahead of its numbers later today. Divi's Labs, Maruti, Infosys, UPL, Wipro, Tata Steel. It was a long list of laggards in today's trading session. Similar was the case with the broader in the market as well. A lot of earnings reactions. India Mart, that was down 9%. India Bulls Housing down 8.5%. LIC Housing Finance, Vedanta, Naukri. These are all stocks which saw some red ticks come by for themselves. Having said that, the one pocket which is clearly a unanimous bullish call, given the kind of data points that we are seeing in terms of residential sales and demand coming back for real estate, or for that matter, even the commentary from a macro tech developers to an Nifty Realty, to Shobha developers as well, pan-India in that sense. Real estate stocks actually saw some rebound coming in and buying on dips. So today, Nifty Realty held out by about 3%, the new entrant into the F&O segment, and Godrej Properties as well held out by about 2.6%. Handful of other winners in AU Small Finance Bank held out by 3%, and Federal Bank actually was the top winner. That was looking good by about almost 7%, along with TVS Motors from the Auto Pack, which held out by about 6.5%. Come later today, of course, you'll have Reliance Industries, the big boy, report its numbers with the largest weightage on the index, along with other big boys like TCS. That's something, of course, that the street is only going to be reacting to on Monday morning. But that said, next week as well is extremely critical, just ahead of Diwali. You'll have over a 20% weightage again of the index that's going to declare its numbers, and a slew of widely held mid and small caps as well, which are going to be declaring their numbers. That in this brittle market is going to be an extremely critical one next week.